Studying abroad is defined as a student pursuing their academic goals in a foreign country. I think this tends to be a very watered down and vague definition of what studying abroad truly is, because studying abroad is an experience, and because it's an experience, it's very subjective. This changes country to country, major to major, person to person, and that is exactly the beauty of studying abroad. The experience is completely your own and defined by you.
I'm currently at the airport waiting for the tram to come get me to go catch my flight to LA to get my visa. I have been swimming in paperwork. This process is not for the faint of heart, but I'm feeling good. I have all of my paperwork 3 times over, an original copy, a photocopy, and then a photocopy for my own purposes and files and paperwork and whatnot. But yeah, I'm feeling so good. I'm feeling confident. I'm feeling like I have all my paperwork, all my ducks in a row. The only thing I don't have is my insurance paperwork, but hopefully it will be uploaded to my portal before my appointment tomorrow morning. So I'm so excited. I got a appointment for the Italy consulate in LA. So I literally last night booked a next day flight home, and then tomorrow I'm going to drive 2.5 hours to the LA consulate, have my appointment, and then drive like 4 hours home, because at that point it'll be during rush hour, so it'll be hectic to say the least.
Sounds a little sick to me.
I'm at the mall right now, and I saw an email come through for the Gilman scholarship, and I just opened it up, and I found out that I won.
The Gilman Scholarship Program is built to support students just like me through every obstacle and challenge studying abroad presents. Each year, they give out thousands of dollars and resources to students with high academic merit and financial need to make the international transition easier. For me, this meant financial security and being part of a community of like-minded students. Finding community helps to redefine the feeling of isolation into moments of growth and capability.
I've had a lot of moments recently, especially that I have just paused and been like, why am I doing this? This is so expensive. This is so difficult. This is so impossible, is what it really has felt like in many cases. Just knowing that somebody read my story and felt connected to me enough to support me is such an honor, and I'm so grateful. I get to finally just be excited. I get to finally just pack and go on a plane. I'm going to Italy. I'm going to Italy.
The process of getting ready to go abroad can be incredibly isolating. The amount you have to give up mentally, financially, and physically is often more than what's perceived. I gave everything I had to make this experience happen. I lived in bags and boxes for nearly a year, never really defining where home was and struggling to belong in spaces I didn't own. I canceled and gave up my 21st birthday, spent Halloween on a plane. I worked every free second I had between classes to pay for program fees and housing fees. I spent countless sleepless nights planning for a life in a country I had yet to even visit. Learning what to sacrifice is a very real part of studying abroad. Learning how to roll with the punches and to never give up hope, even when you feel like there's nothing going right or that you're falling behind. In many ways, I felt like a candle burning at both ends, expected to juggle so much more than I ever thought I could handle. It is December 23rd, 2023. It is about 17-ish days before I depart, and I'm sort of struggling right now. I think I've just been struggling with this sort of guilty feeling where I have such a cool opportunity, but I feel guilty that I have not felt very excited yet about it. Like, I felt very overwhelmed and stressed and anxious and scared and frustrated and a lot of things, but I haven't felt a lot of just yay. And I think I'm just in that dreaded spot right now where it's like the days between me moving out of my apartment and then going to Italy, and it's also like the holiday season, so it's just automatically stressful and anxiety ridden too. And so those dreaded days between I just left all my friends and moved out of my apartment and came back home, I'm now sitting alone with my thoughts, and I haven't left for Italy yet, and so I'm just in this weird place where I get to kind of emotionally go through all the motions. I'm processing it all, you know, and it's gonna be fun and it's gonna be great. But for now, I'm feeling nervous. I'm just feeling a lot of nerves and a lot of fears of leaving my country. And also, I can't show the front of this letter. Well, maybe I can show a little bit. I got summoned for jury duty, so that's awesome. I'm packing my backpack right now, and this might be the most obnoxious backpack I've ever seen in my life. The side profile is crazy. Hey guys, I'm going to Italy. I'm from America, can you tell?
Una rotonda sul mare, il nostro disco che suona, vedo gli amici ballare, ma tu non sei qui con me.
This is an announcement for all passengers on the 10:15 flight to Munich, Germany. Flight number 714. This flight has been cancelled. We apologise for the inconvenience.
Wow, it's dark. Cute. Cute. We're finally boarding! This is so exciting! We made it!
Okay, I wanted to give you a little tour of my apartment. So this is my front door, or the back side of my front door. And on the outside, it has a really crazy latch. Let me show you this latch. Okay, so this is the latch to my apartment. You have to open this in order to get out. It took Sammy and I forever to figure that out, but there are literally a million stairs. But yes, this is the front door to my apartment. And then you come inside. This is like a little sitting area. And then this is my apartment door, number 3. When you walk inside, let me close this door. When you walk inside, you've got the living room. And then out this door, you have a little terrace. It's actually super pretty. Just turn on the lights. Come out here, and then this is the terrace. And up there, this little seating area. And then this is the dining room and the kitchen. Super cute. And then we come over here and we have the massive bathroom for Florence. This is a huge bathroom, but I feel like even for the US, the States, this is a huge bathroom. Okay, and then we have the fun part, which is the classrooms, our room. So this is our little desk. We have a little seating area, the amazing window that leads out to literally the heart and soul of Florence. Look at how gorgeous. This side is my room. I've got some pictures from home and all my little blankets and my postcards I just got today. Oh my gosh, so pretty. And then this is Sammy's side with all of her stuff. And then this in here is a massive walk-in closet. It's literally so big. You can't even tell how big it is, but the stone is so pretty in here too. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. There's this weird door that we don't know what it goes to, but he said that it doesn't work, so to not go in it. But yeah, that's it. It's massive. The apartment is literally the size of my last 2 apartments put together. It's so big. I have so many keys. I have so many keys to things that I have like 7 keys to get into this apartment. It's crazy. That is to open our front door. This is to open the big door in the front that like you have to walk through, and it's like, it's an original door, so it's like this thick of wood and metal. It's so heavy. So this is to open that. This is to open the door to the house. Then this one is to open the laundry door. It's so many doors. So many doors, so many keys. And then I have all of my fobs for school, like to get into the school building, because like every building has like double security on it, even though it's a really safe city. But anyways, lots of keys, lots of doors. Good morning. Today we're headed down to a little farmer's market by the canal. So I get to see the canal for the first time. I'm so excited. So I wanted to take you along and show you a little bit of Firenze. Ciao! I just got out of my last class of the day today, which was Italian cinema. I apologize for the low energy because I've had a very long day today. I have, on Mondays I have class from 9 in the morning till 8:45 at night. And I've got like a 3-hour break in between that I take to hustle to the grocery store, grab food for the week, and then hustle back home and then hustle back to school. So no rest for the weary on Mondays. But I am really excited because today's video is all about my students. So here in Italy, there's a school called Carducci Middle School, and I am happy to say that I actually work there or volunteer there, I guess, as sort of a part-time substitute teacher. So once a week I go in and I teach the kids about American culture, and I converse with them in English to help them work on their English, and it's so much fun. I'm having such a good time. This is my second week doing it, and I'm already, you know, absolutely in love with the school and all of the kids, and it's so much fun. This week I have a really fun lesson planned because the day after tomorrow, so the day after my class, is Valentine's Day, and I think we celebrate Valentine's Day very different in the States than they do out here. Valentine's Day out here is more for like young couples, and young couples will get each other like a little rose and do a little date night. But I think in the States, we tend to celebrate a little more inclusively. Like I remember in elementary school, and you know, even as far back as like kindergarten, we would make mailboxes, like Valentine's Day mailboxes. And then all of the class, like every kid in the class would bring little Valentines, like little candies or cards or whatever, and we would put them in each other's mailboxes. And they don't do that out here. Like Valentine's is not really celebrated. It's kind of more for like tourists in the city of love sort of thing. So I thought that would be really cool to talk about a little bit of American culture, especially since we are experiencing the holiday. And so I went ahead and I put together a bunch of little Valentines for all of the students, and I hope they love them. I put together like a little chocolate with a little card. I will show you the whole process of me making them in just a minute.
They're funny and we play with them.
Are they older or younger?
No, they're both younger.
Both younger?
Yeah.
Oh, little brothers.
Yeah.
I love my family and cat. My family love because it help me. My cat is fat.
Let's talk about the studying part of studying abroad. Studying abroad is such a cool and unique experience because you truly never know what your day's gonna look like when you wake up. You don't know if you're gonna see a 100-year-old beautiful work of art, or if you're going to travel to a completely different region and see something new for the first time, or if you're just gonna go grocery shopping in a completely different language. Mortifying and embarrassing and full of mistakes is so much part of the study abroad experience, but through that failure you learn and you get a little bit better, you know? Like today, I bought bananas right back there, and I knew to weigh them, and I got to the cash register, and she assumed that I spoke full Italian, and she asked me if I had a member card, and I said, nope, no member card. Right now, we are nearing the end of my study abroad program, so papers are due in about 2 weeks, and finals are in 3 weeks, so. My transcripts are in. Okay, here we go. Ready? I passed. All A's, baby. Woo!
By crazy chance today, I happened to meet two women during my Italian class. The two women were looking around the CSU campus because they actually studied abroad 50 years ago. During their time abroad, they mentioned that the big flood in Florence happened. On November 4th, 1966, the Arno burst its banks in Florence, devastating the city's cultural treasures. A bunch of the museums in Florence actually flooded, which led to a lot of paintings or protected artworks being completely destroyed, needing lots and lots of refurbishment. To be there during that time must have been both terrifying and sort of exciting. To say that you were part of such a significant point in the life and the story and the history of a country that you're just visiting for the first time and living in for the first time is kind of interesting.
During the 1966 flood in Florence, I was 21 years old. The experience was unbelievable. I wasn't here the day of the flood. Four of us had gone down to Rome first, where we had an audience with the Pope. And then we went on to Naples, and we had a tour of different areas there. It took 12 hours on the train because we couldn't get into Florence. We didn't know when we first got on the train that there was a flood that had hit Florence. When we got off the train, luckily we were wearing our boots because we had to walk through mud, and the mud had naphtha gas. And so we were walking through all this, it was pretty high mud in order to get back to our pensione. And carrying our luggage too, so that was a unique experience. And then we got to our pensione, and we found out there's no running water. There was no electricity for a little while too. There would be a truck that would come in front of the pensione where we lived. I think it was a military truck, and they would bring water, and we had to go out every day to fill these jugs of water to bring them into the house so that we had water, like to flush toilets, and then we had bottled drinking water, and so this went on for quite a while with no electricity, no water. So our wonderful group that we were so close friends, on weekends, we would get on the train and go to Bologna, because at the train station in Bologna, they had showers, public showers, where you could take a shower if you were a traveler. And so we would take a shower, and we brought our laundry, because of course we couldn't wash clothes during this time. So we bring our laundry, we go to the laundromat, leave our laundry for them to wash, and we go out and have a lunch. We had a wonderful lunch at Bologna, go back, pick up our laundry, get on the train again, and go back to Florence. So on weekends, we would go take a shower in Bologna. Of course, while we were in Florence, we helped at the different places that needed help to clean the mud, and I and with some of the other friends in my group, we went to the Biblioteca Nazionale, the National Library next to the Uffizi Gallery, and we were like in an assembly line, and we were moving books and artwork from the building into these military trucks that would then take them off to be restored. And so we did this all day long. There was fear of having a disease, because the lady where we were staying in the pension didn't want us to go out and do this. She thought we were going to bring some type of disease back. They think she said malaria or something like that. And I don't know if there was diseases out or not, but we still went out and we helped. And I have to say, it wasn't just our group, but other foreigners that were studying here, and people came from away to come in and help do these things. And I don't know if you know what they call us. They call us Angels of the Mud, Gli Angeli del Fango. They've been books written about us. If I tell anybody I'm an Angel of the Mud, it's like, I didn't know this, but we're highly revered. I was in Rome 5 years ago, and I was being introduced to these people. She's an Angel of the Mud. I just did what other people did. I didn't do anything special.
It's been 5 months since I've landed back in the States. At this point, Italy feels like something of a distant fever dream. It's kind of interesting because nobody seems to really prepare you for the reverse culture shock. This sort of idea of once you land back in the States, you feel as though everything around you remained the same, while you just went on this fairy tale adventure and completely changed as a person, and then you come back and everything is just normal. Nobody really understands other than you and everybody you studied abroad with, which almost binds you a little bit more as family and as a community, because you get each other in a way that nobody else really gets you. Sitting here today, 5 months later, I would define studying abroad as empowerment, finding yourself, going on a journey, and coming into your own. I never thought in a million years I would travel alone in a foreign country. I never thought in a million years I would be capable of learning a language. I never thought in a million years that I would be able to buy things in a currency I didn't understand. And here I am, knowing all of that and so much more. I found out I'm capable, and that was because of studying abroad. Thank you, Italy, for embracing me, showing me your culture, showing me your kindness, showing me the beauty in history, the beauty in new and adventure. Thank you to Chico State for the amazing faculty, staff, and students of the Study Abroad department for just answering my millions of questions and doing their best to prepare me for this experience and to prepare me for also the returning home experience and kind of what that entails and going through all the motions of that as well. And a very, very, very big thank you to the Gilman Scholar Program. Thank you for supporting me, believing in me, showing me that I am capable, and helping me to define studying abroad as empowerment, because truly that is studying abroad.
Studying abroad is such a wildly fun experience because when you wake up in the morning, you really have no idea what your day is going to look like. It's taught me a lot about patience and taking things as they come. It's such a part of the Italian culture to not worry oneself with the future. The future is unpredictable and in many ways uncertain. In fact, the Italian language rarely, if ever, uses the future tense. They constantly speak with the present tense because the present is certain. I've learned to embrace the change, be excited by the unpredictable, and thrive in the uncomfortable. I've been learning to enjoy the spontaneity in life and how to take things as they come. I didn't quite understand how much studying abroad would change me as a person, from the way I not only look at myself to the way I look at other people. Studying abroad gave me community, friendship, empowerment, and a lifetime of experiences I'll truly never forget.
Take the chance. You have nothing to lose and you have everything to gain that you can't even imagine. You can't even imagine the treasure that you will have once you come abroad and you study abroad.